And good morning. How are you folks this morning? You know, I don't have my ears in yet, but we don't have sound on anyway. There we go. I'm so glad to see all of you here this morning. And I've been trying to get set up here. Had the lighting seems to be, I had it fixed just right the other day, and the lighting seems to be a little bit wrong, but I think I think we're good enough to go on here. I see a lot of friends here. First one I noticed was Doc Pa, then Mel Nettie Living Free Zip Codeless. Good morning. And Bob, very glad to see Bob with Blue Wave Odyssey. I appreciate him joining me this morning. Bob, I thank you and for helping to moderate here this morning, along with William with Camper Life. And I see there's Earl is here this morning with us, and want to say good morning to Earl. Nice to see you, and Mary Jones. Very nice to see each of you. Here's Cummings Camping, and Proceeding Onward in America, Extraordinary Journey. I do appreciate all of you coming this morning. Mr. Rottenbear is laying in the next room. He's sound asleep, has his spot in the den there with Sue, and he's happy to be in the house again. He stays out in the shop during the night, and then comes in the morning, stays most of the day with us. I see, Captain Jack Scrapper, Older and Wiser. Did I say Extraordinary Journey? Jason T. Singing and Fun. Wow, I'm so glad to see all of you here this morning. I'm going to try to mention all of you, but I want to first especially mention the two friends who are moderating this morning. That's Bob with Blue Wave Odyssey and William with Camper Life. And I appreciate them taking their time, and all of you taking your time. Hey, we're going to have some fun looking at channels, different channels, pets. I've got some of yours up here prepared to want to show who has pets and loves animals. I mean, this is not just about pets, because not everybody can travel with a pet or has a pet, but they love animals. And one in particular that comes to mind first of all is Bob. He doesn't he has fish. I know Bob has some fish there at his home, big old fish, and they're his pets. But along the way, Bob has always shared screen time, if you may, with what did I do here? Wait a minute. I'm trying to find. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I want to show you Bob's pets or animals that he has interacted with along the way. And first was one of his videos. That's one of my favorite videos, and that's when they were at the Florida Keys. Let me enlarge this. There we go. And here we go. This is where Debbie got to pet the dolphins. And I mean, I've petted a lot of dogs and cats. I've never had the pleasure of petting a dolphin. And I know that Bob and Debbie just had a great time with that. And that was only one of several interactions there. They had another time where, and this is where I got my, this is where I named my camper and my van. Let me get this other one up here. Hold on, it's coming. I'm trying to get the, here we go, share screen, application window, or no, Chrome tab. I'm not working with two monitors here. I'm just doing this off of my computer, but here we go. This is what the other one. Oh, that's William. All right, I jumped ahead. Bob, I'll come back to that other one. But William is another one of my longtime friends here on YouTube. And he's got a number of pets. I've got Bob's voice going. Hold on. Well, I'm going to have to back up here. All right. Let me catch up with the chat here a little bit for a few minutes. I'm gonna try to show several other channels, and I need to get this sound. There we go. Slow momentum. I appreciate that. Everybody, give me a thumbs up. That helps the channel certainly. And I'm going to see if maybe I can show the next pet here. I've got a whole lineup of pets that I wanted to show, and not just pets, but you know, animals that y'all have enjoyed. And the let's see, share screen. I'll get the hang of this in a minute. Chrome tab. Here we go. I practiced this. Believe it or not, I practiced this the other day. We'll just go with what I have. Let's do this one. There we go. Now here, William is well, I may have to back up here. All right, let me jump ahead. I had all these tabs lined up to show, and they're not coming up like I wanted them to. But this is another friend of mine who has blessed my heart with his pet. There we go. Let's put him up large. This is Cat with a nomadic hippie. He's had a, there you go. Hey, good morning there, Johnny's Journey. Crazy Shepherd. Hey, now Crazy Shepherd has some great pets too. Let's see. So let me change the screen. We'll stop screen. I'll get the hang of this again here in a second. Then again, share screen, and I'll go to the next tab. Chrome tab. All right, here's another one. Now, New Horizons, Susan has Abby. There we go. And Abby is featured in at least one of Susan's great videos. And let me run that one. Hold on, get that rolling. Abby's Day Out. Now this was there's Abby, isn't she cute? All right. Well, those were 3 or 4 by introduction, and I'm going to stop sharing this screen here for a minute, and I'm going to see if somebody else wants to jump in here and join me on the live stream this morning. Two heads are better than one. Good morning, Mary Lou North. Nice to see you. And I know I've missed some of you. There's 27 here, and it's going to get out of hand here for me in a minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link here in the stream, and I'm going to ask Bob if he'd like to join me for a little while, and then maybe we can get William if he has time. But let me put that in, and then Bob can come on board. He might have some suggestions for me, or at least help me keep up with the chat while I'm trying to figure out the screen share. Obviously, it works better if you have a second monitor, which I don't. But we'll have some help here in a minute if Bob is willing and able to join in here. I think I put that. I put that link in there. So Bob, just if you will, there we go. See Bob. There, I see Bob's face. You give me a thumbs up when you're ready, Bob, and we'll bring you in and share the screen here. Is that a thumbs up? Okay, there we go. I see you now. And click on, here we go.
Good morning, Jürgen.
Good morning, Bob.
And good morning, everybody. Good to see everyone here. 29 in the house, doing very well.
Awesome.
That's really cool. Those are quite a list of good pets there.
Well, I've got a slew of others I was going to share, but I'm having so much trouble switching them.
Believe me, I know the feeling. It gets so clumsy up there when we're doing this stuff. Believe me, I know the feeling. It's tough. It's also hard to keep up with chat. It's just, it's hard doing a live stream. And you're right, it's good having 2 people in there. It just makes it so much easier.
Well, I apologize for those that I haven't ignored you on the chat. I've just been preoccupied, and I certainly want to focus on our friends who are here this morning. And RV Butterfly is there, and I see you this morning. Good morning.
And RV Dog is on the porch.
RV Dog, yes.
And I just want to say that we also have a house cat named Pippin, who we don't show very much for some reason. He's camera shy, and we have 2 stray cats, a father and son, and the son hasn't been around in a while, so we're a little nervous about him. The father was here for food this morning, so he's well, but we're a little nervous about the other one. And with those 2 stray cats, we actually capture them, take them to the vet, and had them have their shots. And we were going to neuter them, but we decided we better not do that, at least not yet, but we may consider doing that as well. But really cool, these 2 black cats.
So you do have some pets.
Yeah, we've got a house cat.
That's right. I remember you mentioning the cat now that you said it.
Yeah,
I had forgotten about that.
Yeah, Pippin. I mean, it's our own fault for not putting him up as much. And then the 2 stray cats. So, yeah.
Well, I wouldn't have a channel if it were not for Rotten Bear.
I know, right?
You know, and he has such a variety of faces. And
that was so cool, that video you put out this morning where you put that on his nose and he captures it in the air. That was awesome.
Yeah, he let me see if there we go.
That's a nice short video for anyone who might want to check it out. If you haven't seen it, you may want to go back later on and watch that. Hello, Geek Family Adventures. It's good to see you. Another great channel.
Yes, they are. And I have really enjoyed all of these folks. You know, it's hard to catch all of the subscribers, but we certainly try to reach out to everyone who comments on our videos.
Yeah, I'm going to touch on that later on today too. I also would like to say hello to RV Ashes in April, another super good channel that's been coming around, and this Breathing Nurses just came in. Awesome to see you guys. But yeah, you're right. It is so hard to keep up with all the channels, and as you grow more and more, for example, when you get to 25,000, it's going to be impossible. So.
Well, yeah, I don't know how they do that. Older and
Don't.
Wiser is asking, how big is Rotten Bear? I took him to the vet. His birthday is coming up here next month, and I take him at least, every 6 months or so, and I've weighed him at 153 pounds here last time.
Oh, he's gained weight. He was 140 a while back.
His wintertime he does, because he's not out there running as much, and I know that you folks have taken photographs of your pets, and I'm going to show a few more of the clips that I had singled out. But one of my favorite things, and I do this a lot on Facebook, is to share different pictures of Rotten Bear with expressions. And
check him out.
He has so many, unique, and he has just expressive face, and the way that you can capture really the best pictures, I think, expressions. You might be interested in this if you're doing videos of your pet. There's several elements that are involved in animal photography or pet photography like this. Number one is, just like here, lighting is critical. If you have really bright outdoor lighting, and the second element is being at a low angle equal to the face of the animal.
Good point.
Instead of from down above. Most people shoot their animals from up above. If you get down low at their angle, you get a better angle of their face. And then
that's a great tip. Welcome back, Camper.
Another thing is, I always video with the iPhone. I'll video him, and then take out an individual, pause the video and take a screenshot. And so you can get your animal saying just about anything in a picture. And I don't know, my face has just gone. Has my face been red on this?
It was off and on. Now it looks great. Your lighting actually looks really good. The green screen's working really well for you. It looks like you're sitting on the deck of your porch there, like you're actually sitting down on the deck part of it, and it looks really cool like that.
Let's see.
BJ Thomas just came in. Good morning, BJ Thomas. This is the wife of Slow Momentum, Keith.
And Wandering Wiley says his gentle giant died 3 years ago.
I know that feeling. We lost our golden retriever, Sadie. She died of cancer at 7 years old, and just broke our heart. The best dog we ever had, Sadie, the golden retriever. We spent so much money trying to save her, and she died. It was just awful. And but yeah, it's tough. It's one of the reasons I don't want any more pets. It's just, once these go, it's just too heartbreaking when they go. I mean, your children you outlive more, hopefully, not always, of course, unfortunately, but pets you rarely outlive, and it's so tough.
It is difficult, and we've lost some very, very dear pets over the years.
Yeah, it's hard. It's so hard. We had one cat we picked up from the Humane Society, and evidently she had some kind of a feline. It was like AIDS on cats, and she died a year later. And another one, we put so much money, we didn't know what was wrong, and it just broke our heart. But also, Jurgen put out a good video about to travel with pets or not to. And I have to agree with him. That's another reason I don't want pets either. It's so hard to travel with pets. And, it's unfair. Now, the way Hippie does it, it's not as bad, I have to say, because cats are more independent. But a dog really needs to be walked. You put a bowl of food down for a dog, he's going to gobble it up. So if you're gone for a while, you've got to come back and feed it again and get water. Where a cat will, if you put a big bowl down, they'll eat what they need and go lay down, come back later for more.
Yeah, that's that's the reason we take Rotten Bear, you know, everywhere we go. And if we can't take him,
Yeah.
then we don't go. Is what it boils down to. And usually we can take him. Summertime is a problem when the temperature's up. You have to be. That's when you have to really be careful because you can't leave him in the van. You know, have to. That's an issue. But
cats have a litter box. Dogs you have to walk, and
yeah.
it's tough. And I tell you what, if I were to ever have a dog, there's one out there named Scarlet that I would take in a heartbeat. And William owns this dog. He's got 3 of them, so he could get rid of one. But I guess that's like saying you could get rid of one of your kids since you have 3 of them. So
yeah.
But that Scarlet took to me, and I took to Scarlet, and just I love that dog. Both his dogs are awesome. All 3 of them.
He has some beautiful dogs, and I had a good couple of clips from William where he shows his dog. He's got a great video on his dogs, and I had several clips pulled out, and I don't know, it didn't work. I didn't get it up. Sorry, William.
If it helps, I'll just yickety yak while you look around for him. You know, I mean, I can't. But I also wanted to say hello to some Beyond Beauty 3 just came in. I wanted to say hi to her as well. So I kind of try to. And if we don't get to you, we really do apologize. It's hard to catch everyone as they're coming in, but we'll try.
Yes, I appreciate that, Bob.
Johnny's Journey. If we have any mechanics in the room, please go over to Johnny's Journey channel and check out the video with the van that she's having some problems with. If there's any mechanics here, you might be able to give her some advice and help her out on some issues she's having with her Ford van. That would be really nice. Would really appreciate that. And I don't know if William noticed, but your dad's in the room. Earl is here with us. He came.
Yes.
He actually got here before Camper did. Oh yeah, he sees that. He's talking to him. Scarlet is coming to my house. Everyone's fighting over Scarlet because William told me that too. He goes, well, my parents really wanted Scarlet too, and we wouldn't give her up. And I go, well, if you ever give her up, I get her. So Earl and I are going to be locking horns for Scarlet if he ever gives her up. But it would be tough on us because when we travel, we really like the freedom that we have with of no pets. There's that mug.
There we go.
He's going to be having some big news coming up soon.
Well, I've been watching his channel, and I'm not going to say anything.
It's pretty obvious. I think everyone knows what's coming up here.
Yeah, he's had some huge videos here.
Yeah.
And let me roll this just a second.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be any big secret. Yeah, no, I mean.
Let's see. I don't know if...
That's a great looking guy. Wow. Who's saying that? Oh, okay. It's Kim. Look at that. What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What am I missing here, Bob?
That's a cat.
Yeah, that was on one of his introduction videos. And
that was something I didn't even know about.
Pardon me?
That's something I didn't even know about a cat. I mean, I must have missed that video early on.
He's he don't show him much.
Well, I've met them. I never saw a cat in the RV. There's not a cat in the RV, so I don't know what's going on there. No.
All right. Well, let me get back to him and hold on.
Extraordinary Journey. We had a Boston Terrier for 14 years. Our older kids grew up with her. We were all devastated when we lost her, best dog we ever had. Yeah, that's so tough part when you lose your pets like that. It is brutal. He did not like the RV. He stayed with my daughters. That says Camper Life about the cat. That explains it. Yeah, we actually had a cat that lived to be 20 years old, actually about 18 and a half years old. The vet put down 20 because it was so close, but it was actually 18 and a half.
They do get older.
Yeah, cats can live.
Yeah.
And she literally just we didn't have her put to sleep. She just went to sleep and died right there as we were patting her. But
Now
yeah,
there's Bentley.
yeah, Bentley, but yeah, he is awesome too. Bentley and Arissa, I think's the other one's name. I have a hard time with that one, but it's a Bentley, Arissa, and Scarlet. Yeah, just those three dogs. I mean, well, the joy of it was they went to the Tampa RV on the Tampa RV show the first night, and Debbie and I had the pleasure of dog sitting for him. So we got to take them out, and just awesome dogs, awesome. Yeah, daydreaming about nice things says they have one named Bentley too, and I noticed that too. And I'll tell you what kind. I almost want to think they're golden retrievers or German. I forget what they have there, but it almost seemed that was a golden retriever they had named Bentley over at Daydream. Maybe you can let us know. And then Geek Family Adventures. My dog. Sadie is living with cancer. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And, you know, Debbie and I actually found out about it. We had gone on a trip, and my mother was babysitting. Sadie was dog sitting Sadie, and when we came back, my mom brought it to our attention. Hey, I noticed a lump here, and a couple of them. And then we took her to the vet and found out, and it was too late. So what we did with Sadie is we knew she was dying. So what we did is we took her on a trip to the east coast of Florida, and because they allow dogs on the beach there, and we let her run up and down the beach, and we just started taking her everywhere and just let her really enjoy life for as much as she could.
Oh, that's
in her final days.
Yeah, that's so hard.
I'm getting a little choked up here. We have the Pekingese Chihuahua mix, Bentley, and a grouped blue wave. Okay. Pekingese are awesome too. So Chihuahua. My grandmother always had Chihuahuas and those little miniature poodles. So yeah, and then Pekingese. Aren't they the real fur balls?
Yeah, they got a real short nose.
Yeah, that's what
and long hair.
Yeah, that's what Debbie's parents always have, the Pekingese.
Yeah, they're cute little dogs. We had one for a while, long years ago. We've had different pets along the way.
And then my brother's always got Yorkies.
Yeah, they're smart little animals, aren't they? It's amazing to me how intelligent these animals are.
And the personalities, how unique. Every pet has its own personality. It's really cool. I meant to be our leaving lost 2 dogs with cancer, and they did the same thing, letting that dog travel with them and go out and live life as full. Yeah, that's, when you find out that, you just want to make sure that their last moments are really awesome.
Yeah.
So our Zoe,
another channel, and I saw them. I think is Howling Fun Adventures in here.
I haven't seen Dana in here, but yeah, she's got those awesome Huskies.
Yeah.
Real quick, older and wiser. Our Zoe is a border collie, Labrador, Greyhound mix, and she's really pretty and a little crazy. Oliver is an English cream retriever. Very cool. But yeah, I haven't seen it. She had a live stream the other night, and we rated her, and she had her dogs on, and they are. And she had them at the Tampa show, so we got to see them. Beautiful and friendly. She said she couldn't take 10 steps without people coming up and commenting on them, and I believe it. I'm sure you know that feeling with. Well, I don't know. People probably are a little intimidated by Barrett first.
Well, they a lot of people are afraid of big dogs.
Right. Or certain breeds.
Well, the breeds are an issue, and Justin and Christina did an excellent video on an issue, especially in Canada, about restrictions.
You just turned red on us. Just that moment. There you go. That's better.
I don't know. I've tried everything this morning.
And with pets, it's not the breed of the dog, it's the owner. Plain and simple. Because they have a pit bull Angel that's the sweetest dog, you know, and it's just, it's the owner. It's how, you know, you can raise a mean dog or you can raise a sweetheart. It's just what
Yes.
you do.
Yeah, that's true. And let's see. Let me see if I can. I had their clip up where we could see Angel.
James
Here we
Catanese
go.
has a Labrador named Midnight. Trying to catch as many of these comments as I can for you.
All right. Thank you, Bob. James, I don't know if I said good morning to you, buddy. I was trying to do greetings when we first started.
And good morning to Rev Tommy Two-Tone. He just came in. My pit is such a baby, says Beyond Beauty. She's got a pit bull. That's a beauty.
They are beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Now.
And then let's see. I saw another one. Wandering Wiley says my Mastiff played tackle football. Never wanted to hold the football long. Never wanted to hold the football too long.
All right. Here, let me run this clip just a second. Poop the Angel.
Yeah, look at what a beauty, and look at that shiny coat.
Yeah, this particular video that they shared was really good about legislation regarding these pit bulls, and they were wanting to change legislation in Canada because of that. But
yeah, people just need to understand it's really not the dog. Like I was when I was walking Williams dogs in the park, there was this guy and he had these two big poodles. They were some kind of a mix. I forget what they were, but they looked more poodle than anything. And I go, "Are they friendly?" And he goes, "No, that one's not. This one is." And I just decided I'm not going to let his dogs get anywhere near him anyway. You know, just they weren't my pets. I'm not going to risk someone else's pet. You know, so I just pulled away. I said, "Nah."
Well, proceeding onward says we have a problem with Jag as well since he's part pit bull, and we had the vet call him an American bulldog so we can travel to places easier.
Yeah, some of these RV parks won't allow certain breeds even in.
Well, we ran into that one time with the Rotten Bear. And we called around. We're trying to get a place near Charlotte, and they didn't have any good state or federal parks that we camp in for where we were trying to go. And we called several private parks, and they said insurance regulations would not allow the Rottweiler or Pit Bull breeds. So it is a problem, I'm sure, if you're traveling far.
I think Doberman is another one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Doberman, Pit Bull, Rottweilers, and in some cases even German Shepherds. And it's just too bad because I've known some really good Dobermans, and we've had some good German Shepherds as a kid. So
Earl says he needs to take his out. Earl, thank you for coming in. I appreciate that. I understand when it's time for the dog to go out, then you gotta go. Fortunately, Rotten Bear he's good for the morning, I think.
Yeah, and I think Camper Life puts it fair too. It's pretty much he's paraphrasing. He's saying, "If my dog can't be there, I can't be there."
Yeah, yeah. What do you say we invite William in?
Yeah, let's do that. You want me to leave now and bring him in, or you want to leave bring 3 people? I mean, let's just bring him in, and I'll back out then.
Well, all right. Let me get him up first, and here we go. I'm gonna put this in the chat for William, and I'm going to share the screen with him for a little while. Bob, I really appreciate your help and filling us in on your pets. I had forgotten about your cat, and I didn't realize about the other ones.
Yeah, I need to do more videoing with him. He's a mean one. the Pippin, he's pretty feisty.
Yeah.
Let me know when he's coming in here, and I'll exit myself out. You won't need to do it.
All right. If he's able, and I know William has a lot of demands on him too. And,
He cannot come in. He's saying sorry, not good internet right now. He's been
okay. Well, I understand that. Uh, but I appreciate William so much, and he's always been a great friend to our channel and to everyone else's.
I can tell you, he's a real friend. I can tell you that. I mean, I'm fortunate enough I can say that because I've got to meet him in person. Not that he's not a friend to everyone who hasn't met him in person, but meeting him in person, he's the real deal.
Yes, he is. And let's see. My chat is, here we go. I'm having quite a lag this morning on the StreamYard chat.
Yeah, you're running good as far as I can see, though. From here, you're running really well. Okay. And still got he's saying he still got to get his booster up, going up today. Very cool. Daydream about nice things. Camper life has helped us a bunch. All right, RV Butterfly, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it. We'll see you later. I hope we catch you tonight on my stream. That would be awesome.
Thank you, RV Butterfly. I appreciate you coming, and all of you. I'm not going to stay on too long. I know we all have things to do today, and I don't want to keep everybody here too long. But I appreciate everybody that's joined in this morning and shared in the chat. I didn't specify how long we were going to stay on. But I did want to share several of the pets. One of the other channels I'd like to mention has been a good friend and has a lot of pets, although they're more the animated type, of course, is Toonstead. He's showed some great drawings of all his animals, and some of those animals I think are maybe all of them are on his homestead. But Toonstead has shown.
He did a great one of Rotten Bear too.
Oh yeah, he did a great drawing of Rotten Bear. But he's got a pig and a duck, and he's got some great animal pets. And
it was a great topic you picked up on here with the pets. That's a really good topic. Picking up the pieces. Hello, it's good to see you here.
Well, I'll have to figure out a better way to pop these.
Here's what I do just for a tip is before I'll go live, I'll go ahead and open up a few windows and have them all kind of lined up already. And
well, I've done that.
Okay.
My problem is switching in between them and turning them on and off at the appropriate time.
Yeah, it's awkward at first. There's no doubt. There's no real easy way to get used to it.
You're a pro at doing clips and stuff like that, and I was trying to do that too, but
not really. I've had some goofs up to some bloopers, if you will. It is what it is, and it's okay. You know, that's everyone understands, I think.
Now, another friend that I have that is always great and shows his dog Duke is Roman Raz, and he'll put a camera on Roman Raz's back, and throughout the whole video he's carrying the GoPro. You're kind of doing this number, watching him, but it's comical, and I've enjoyed him. Let me see if I can bring his
camper life. Here's an interesting one. He's going to have a chore here. He's looking at new recliners today for his RV. He's going to remove his couch. And let me tell you, that couch is not going to be an easy remove because it also is a motorized bunk bed. So he's going to have
that's a heavy thing. Is it going to be able to get it in the door?
Yeah, it's going to be some work right there. Probably have to take that bunk bed out in pieces.
There's Duke.
Yeah, hit the full screen right there and you'll.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Yeah, very cool. And this is whose?
This is Roman Raz.
Oh,
he does some great campground reviews and
what a
historic.
Cool
Pardon me?
It's like he's got a doggy cam. Like he's
Well,
got.
he put a GoPro on his back.
Yeah. Oh, how cool is that?
Yeah. And this particular video, he has it on there the whole time, and he's jumping around in the covered bridge and stuff, and he's sniffing around in there. But I really enjoy watching people's pets on these. Let me stop this. There we go. Is his sound still coming through?
No, we're not hearing any sound on here.
Okay, I'm hearing it.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
At least I'm not. If anyone else is, you can let us know. But normally I have trouble with that too, getting sound to come through on when I show the videos, and I'll have to figure out how that's done because there is a way to do it. But
did you have the sound on this clip?
No.
Oh, you didn't? Okay. All right. Well, I'd like to do this again sometime. Maybe, I mean, this is a good practice for me, jumping back and forth between screens, and maybe I can get a monitor. And I had thought I had this lighting down pat this morning. I'm still coming up red here and there. And I changed hats, and that made a difference. I had a dark hat on, and that made a big difference with the lighting.
Yeah. It's funny how that all works. And Isa had said here, they need to do that with their schnauzer. Isa had pedal down, would put the cam on the back, a back cam.
Well.
Okay, Blue Wave. Well, let's tell Jurgen here. Camper Life is giving us instructions here. There's a button you have to enable as you pull down the share screen. So go to share screen, Jurgen. I'm going to see if I can walk you through it.
All right.
And there's a
share audio. I see it.
Yeah.
It's at the bottom left corner.
Share audio on the.
All right, here we go.
Share audio. There you go. We got sound now. Very good. Thank you, William. We appreciate that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, very good.
All right.
I'm glad I know that now, because I never figured that out either. Need to pay attention more to the instructions instead of seeing share two monitors and then just moving on.
Well, I learned something every time. And my battery's running. What have I done? Excuse me.
Okay.
I need to plug my laptop in. I had it in the other room. I forgot to plug it in. There we go.
There you go.
We got it.
What was it you plugged in? Your laptop?
Yeah, my laptop.
Because it looks like it did improve your picture too. So.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, if the battery was fine, that could have made a difference.
So let's see. I'm going to exit the share screen here.
Older and Wiser, Jurgen and Blue Wave Odyssey. This is the best community ever. I love all the videos that I can catch at random times during the week. Well, thank you. We love this community. It really is a good one. It's just really awesome. We're fortunate to be a part of it.
Yes, and all of you have been so kind to receive new channels, and this is one of the most inclusive groups of people. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it really is an awesome community. I'm real happy for what we have here.
William says, okay, guys, I got to run. Sorry. We'll check back with everyone later, and everyone have a great day. I appreciate it, William.
Say hi to Jessica and the kids, the fur babies.
And I'm going to have to say goodbye as well. I think I don't want to run this in the ground on the first try. And I appreciate everybody coming here this morning. Bob, I appreciate your help.
Well, thank you for having me on. And we all got to learn something today about the sound, thanks to Camper Life.
Yes, and maybe next time we'll have a few more pictures to share. What I have asked folks to do in the description below this video is to send an email with a picture. I've got Rotten Bear's email address there. Thank you, Bob. And if you will send a picture of your pet and give me some information about it. Give me some information about the name and breed, you and your channel. If you want to do that, then next time I come up with this, it'd be a little easier for me than trying to jump around on the tabs for the browser. And I hope to share a little bit more about pets next time. And the more information you give me, the more that I can share about your pet. But thank you so much, all of you, for joining me today. If you're not subscribed to this channel, I certainly invite you to do that. And we'll look forward to your videos as well, because I try to make a point of visiting all of the folks who subscribe and interact through comments on my videos. So I appreciate every one of you, and I just hope you have a very blessed day, that all of you will do very well today, and give your pets scratch behind the ear, give them a stroke down the back, and share the love that we all have for our animals. And thank you again. And I'm going to end the broadcast now, but appreciate each one of you. God bless you.